Hi guys, so today isn't going to be specifically a recovery video, more like it's going to be a recovery ramblings video. Maybe I might make this a weekly thing in which I basically just tell you what's going on in my head, because I have obviously a lot of stuff that I have to deal with and I have to get off my chest, and I feel like that if I talk to you guys about it, then maybe I'll be able to get rid of it and focus on what I need to do, which is do really well in my A-levels and go to university. Those are the two things I have to do at the moment, as well as keeping myself mentally stable and mentally happy. Basically, I made a vlog on my recovery binge eating problem, and it really, I don't feel has ever gone away. I mean, it's not as ravenous as it was, and I'm better than I was, but it's left me with a really disordered eating pattern, and it always gets me thinking, like, should I have ever had a dietitian that actually cared? What if I had one who gave me a meal plan? What if I had this person there who was telling me that this was normal and this was an ongoing thing and I should just persevere with it? I see people on Twitter and on Instagram, and they seem to have like really good times with their dietitian, even though they find it quite hard. They seem to have really great bonds and they go to them and they feel happy and safe and secure. I went to my dietitian 2 years ago and I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that support and that caring. I just felt that condescending tone that I can sometimes still remember, and her not giving me that meal plan that I needed, and her trying to tell me I needed to get over my binge eating in the 2 weeks, and then in the 2 weeks I would be perfectly normal and we could be able to do things, and that wasn't going to happen. And she'd get angry at me, and she was putting all her problems onto me. I sometimes wonder how she could sleep at night, because she made me feel like rubbish, and it was awful. I just feel like today has been a massive wake-up call for me, and I know that over the past 2 weeks, over Easter, and now trying to get back into my college routine, I have found that maybe I did put a bit of weight on and stuff, and yeah, maybe it's noticeable and stuff, but you have to keep on going with life, don't you? Because I just get so hung up about weight, and yet I'm here trying to say, look, body positivity and all that, but I do get hung up, and that's really bad. I also found out this morning that some of my t-shirts are fine, it's just my bottoms, they're not, like, anything I have to wear, like skirts or trousers and shorts. I found some of them are very difficult to get on. And I always tell myself, don't give yourself grief if they don't fit, because, you know, there may be different cuts, maybe it's not tailored to your body, that makes no sense, but it's going to be different for everyone. They can't make a size for nearly everyone's body. That's why there's so many sizes out there. But yeah, I just hit myself and just like really say, sometimes I have really bad days, and then that spurns into low body issues like I've done before, and so I really cannot bear to live like this. So hopefully this month is the wake up call for me to go, do you know what, I'm gonna like KO this and actually get rid of this, because I don't really want to be in recovery for the rest of my life. But I just feel a little bit like, oh, please could I have had some help 2 years previous? Could somebody have just said, hey, I'm a dietitian, would you like to come have some help? Yeah, I would. Of course, before you say, oh, but you can always still see a dietitian, or, oh, you know, there are people out there who want to help you. Yes, there are dietitians out there, but the ones you get from the NHS can't specifically help me anymore. I'm not mentally ill, I'm not at a low weight, which is crap, that's utter crap. But when I was recovering, it was absolutely awful. You had to wait for ages. I was assessed in July, and I had to wait until August. by then I would have probably gone too far for them to do anything with me or help me. Luckily, I switched my brain. But I just can't get that help anymore because I am not what they call that, like, physically nothing is being damaged anymore. I'm not doing anything. Yet I can go and see a private dietitian, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't fork out £1,000 anymore. It's just not possible. I have to save some of that for my future and for a flat somewhere when I can get money to rent a flat, maybe, because I'm too poor to buy one. I'll be a student in 3 years still. I've been doing it for so long on my own, and surely I should just carry on. I just feel a little upset, that's all. A little upset and a little bit rubbish. I don't know anyone else who's feeling the same way in terms of not having a dietitian who supports you, or not having a dietitian in your past when you were recovered, who supported you through whatever you went through and you felt you didn't have a good connection. If you do, I know how it feels, because mine was awful, so condescending, treated me like I was 8 years old and just thought she knew better than me, even though my body has known me for 18 years and she barely knew me. And yet she thought she knew everything about me. She didn't seem to care what I wanted to do in my life. Mum would tell her things and, like, oh, she's got a play coming up, and she didn't seem to care. She didn't seem to care about what I was doing and stuff like that, which I think sort of missed the boat. I think I just wanted someone to care, and I felt no one cared. My family and my friends do care, but I can't keep talking about it with them forever. Sooner or later I have to kick it. So this is why I'm doing this. I'm getting my thoughts out here so that at least I have documentation of my own lamentations. I hope this makes sense. That is my saying. I hope this makes sense. But genuinely, I feel like I'm always under pressure to try and be a really good speaker and stuff, when really most of the stuff I say is improvised. It's on the spot, and I feel like the words just don't flow as great and as... See? That doesn't make any sense. Flow like they should. And that's not me. I speak properly when I'm not on camera. But I think it makes a lot of sense to people. I think, because otherwise why would people watch them? But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to kick it and actually get a normal eating pattern going. Getting a normal eating pattern going is so hard that I find that I can't sometimes muster up the mental courage. Okay. I'll see you on Sunday.